Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Right. Whiskey. Once again from
Jay Merritt.
Jay Merritt, you magnificent bastard.
So same distilling as yesterday, Lonerider.
There are similarities in the
This time,
the label design there.
they did a bourbon aged in a Russian Imperial Stout cask.
Okay, so
I'm kind of excited about this, a stout finished bourbon.
this is, I'm assuming, an MGP
bourbon.
bourbon.
Distilled in Indiana.
Stout finished.
Yep, distilled in Indiana.
Right.
Bottled by Lonerider Spirits.
What did you do with the glasses from yesterday?
Oh, they're right over there.
Okay.
You want to pull them back?
Well, we'll eventually want to do that comparison to see what the sherry cask did from yesterday's episode to the Russian Imperial Stout. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
On your mark, set, go!
Ooh. Almost a sandalwood on that nose.
Yeah, that's way more woody.
Yeah. Yeah,
An
but
oil.
But an aromatic.
Yeah.
Not like a campfire burning type
No.
of smoky. No, like a.
Like oiled wood.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know what I mean.
That's immature.
Raw dog.
It's just the best saying in the world. It can mean so many things. You go full on raw dog? Yeah? Did you raw dog that?
Oh, no.
It's just so good. Ubiquitous.
There's something else, though, that's almost fruity in there.
I see what you mean.
Plum.
Like
It's
a
plum.
Like a red
Like an actual
ripe
plum.
ripe
Yeah.
plum. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, and with a little bit of
yeah.
sandalwood, like that
Yeah.
character on top. Yeah. Very similar to the nose.
Spicy, though.
Yeah. Did not go in any unexpected direction.
The sandalwood becomes the dominant woody spice note in the palate. Mm-hmm. But it's surrounded by the sweet plum notes.
Yeah. And then you go back to the nose, and there's almost
I really like the way these
there's
guys
almost
are
a nutty character on that nose. now.
finishing things.
Yeah, yeah. Do we know how long they finished?
No.
Because
There's no age statements.
It's enough to get an impact for sure.
This is straight bourbons. We know it's at least 2 years old.
Is it the same 45% ABV?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they can't have they can't have an age statement on it because it's a distilled spirit. That's a recipe, so you can't have an age statement on it. So compared to
This is the
yesterday's sherry cask,
same whiskey, sherry cask finish. Oh yeah.
oh yeah, way more wood
Wow.
spice.
Finishing, man. That's crazy. You're gonna just get the same whiskey, the same journey, and then a little bit of time in a different barrel completely changes that character of the whiskey.
Wow,
It's
this
like
is good.
more of a woody nuttiness on the Russian Imperial Stout, and then
Yeah, but on the Imperial Stout, there's a herbal note.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's spicy wood, but in the palate, there's this kind of herb.
and then I say compared to the Imperial Stout, the sherry we did yesterday, I'm getting a little bit more of like a caramel vanilla.
Yeah.
Than I remember, but again, with this AB, I'm getting more caramel vanilla.
You know what's weird? Yesterday, I made like a little snack, a quesadilla, and I sautéed mushrooms and chili peppers together.
No, what kind of mushroom?
Just Bella mushrooms.
You just the
Like
portable.
the big round top.
So not the button. You doing the button?
No.
All right.
And then I diced it up, so it was diced into
Right.
tiny pieces.
Right.
And then I pan sautéed it, and it gave it this like, because of the peppers, this sort of like herbal, proteiny, meaty flavor to the mushrooms.
Right.
And it's reminding me of this palate. Other than all the sweet bourbon notes that you expect, there's this weird meaty,
Protein.
proteiny note in there. It's reminding me of that.
Tastes like chicken. It doesn't taste like
It doesn't taste like chicken. Tastes like chicken. That's what
Between the two, do you
I like
have
the
a
sherry
preference?
cask.
You like the sherry cask?
I do.
I'm on the fence.
I was gonna say I'm gonna qualify that though. I think this one's more interesting.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
I think this is more interesting,
Yes.
and I still haven't leaned towards the sherry as my favorite necessarily.
No, I think it tastes more pretty, but this one's more complex.
Yeah. And
So if you're looking for complexity, it's the stout cask,
Russian Imperial Stout.
Russian Imperial Stout, basically MGP. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got some comments?
Hold on.
You're just enjoying it?
I'm umming.
Oh.
Let me. You just sit there. You wait.
I had a friend's dog who used to do that to me.
Impede nuts. What is your favorite non-food pairing?
Yes. Mine's music.
Non-food?
Yeah, what do you drink whiskey? Is it environment?
Okay.
Is it
So with whiskey.
movie?
With whiskey.
Yeah. TV, environment, like I always like to have whiskey while camping or out on the back deck, or is it music? Or is it a social setting?
Right.
Because for me, it's music.
I would say probably gaming, video games. Like a nice open world RPG.
All right, so you're
Yeah.
like a Red Dead or something like that.
Maybe the Red Dead, and then
That's good with whiskey because you're Western character stuff.
Sure, but what have I played recently? Oh, I did the Batman, the Arkham Knight. Did that recently. You're in the city and you're doing things with the Batman. I am, in fact, Batman.
I am Batman.
Right. But yeah, it's probably gaming. And then parenting makes parenting a lot easier.
Yeah. I pair whiskey with parenting.
Doesn't necessarily improve the experience for anybody else.
Yeah.
Wait, there was more to this question.
Mm-hmm.
I've been tooling around with whiskey and music, movie, activity pairings, and I just listened to a good chunk of Dream Theater's Scenes from a Memory.
Oh, yeah.
With Open 14.
Nice.
Which totally doesn't taste like vomit.
Yeah.
Previous non-food pairings have
Sharon.
been Princess Mononoke and Cardew, right on,
All right.
and Laundry and Gnawbone Cask Strength, because it took my mind off the laundry.
Yeah. Yeah, we reviewed Gnawbone.
Yeah.
Barrel Wallow.
There
It's
you
right
go.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indiana handcrafted.
Small world.
It says. Oh, never
Okay,
mind.
we've already been comparing this. We don't need to
Yeah. We don't need to do any other
Did you want to add
comparisons.
a little water, though?
I did.
Okay, here we go.
You can try it again.
Yeah.
That's when I said it turned chocolatey, remember?
To the Imperial?
Yeah.
I thought you said...
Oh, no, you're right. That was the
that was
sherry. I'm
yesterday.
remembering
That
the
was
sherry.
yesterday. Yeah.
But I did add water to this.
This, I'm getting like more of a musty wood that comes out.
I don't know. I don't feel like... I
Like
feel
a-
like I'm too distanced from it.
like
I need
a-
to try it again.
Like wet wood.
Wet wood.
Precipitation on that old yard-aged wood.
All right, there it is. Back to the Russian stout, man. It's more herbal.
I get to like the musty aged wood. I think herbal is too lively of a flavor.
No, I'm not thinking herbal flowers.
Okay.
I'm thinking herbal, like herbs. You like if you ever do an herb,
Like an earthy herbal.
yeah, like the direction of rosemary.
Okay.
Not the direction of mint. Like savory herb. The sweetness is dominant all of a sudden though. What is it? Are you in sounds?
The name though. I want you to read the name.
Oh, great. The farting carp. That's such a great name.
Farting.
The farting carp.
I'm really debating if my next whiskey should be cask strength.
Oh, interesting.
So I know cask strength is made to be either sipped or to add water to.
Right.
But the only cask strength option I've seen near me is Maker's cask strength.
Right?
Should I go for it and be happy with my Buffalo Trace and Bullet, or be happy with my Buffalo Trace and Bullet that I can find here? That's a
Try
nice
it.
cask strength.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Number one, it's approachable, and number two, you can always add water and proof it down.
Worst case scenario, right? You just take it down to the Makers. If you like Makers, right?
I think give it a shot.
Yeah. I think that's a very reasonable first foray into the world of cask strength
I
offerings.
totally agree with
Absolutely. And if you already likes the Buffalo Trace and the
Bullet.
Bullet,
Yeah.
I don't think it's too far outside the
No, absolutely. And it's a
there.
reasonable price point for a cask strength
right.
and in a big brand. I think that's it.
I just want to ask so
That's
many
Tuesday.
questions. I want to ask so many questions about the
About
name.
the farting carp? Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the fish heads that you put up on the wall that sing songs.
Oh yeah.
But they're automated, right? Only this one's just going.
I try so hard to keep the show classy.
Yeah, until now. I was the one that sent it off the rails. That one farting comment. This Friday we start dry week
Yes.
at noon.
Yes.
Friday, January 31st, and it goes through noon the following Friday, which is February 7th. This is something we do once a quarter, roughly.
Yep.
And this is a chance to sort of take a break from consuming alcohol for a week,
Yep.
check in on where we're at with drinking, make sure that this lovely hobby has not turned into a dependency problem.
Yep.
And you know, honestly, give your palate a chance to refresh and reset a little bit.
When we come back in a week with fresh episodes, we're going to have a link that the whiskey challengers who joined us in this quarterly challenge, they can click the link and add their name to the list of these magnificent bastards who said, yes, I'm going to be doing a dry week along with you.
And Rex will buy you a Porsche.
Maybe a farting carp?
That seems legit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to buy you a farting carp. Here's the fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, a fight for a friend.
I'll buy you a farting carp.
Okay.
But you still owe me like 3 Glenfarclas 21s from Christmas?
And a steak dinner.
And a steak dinner? You notice that every time we have a competition and there's steaks, I win.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I'm going to have to eat steak with you.
If there's no steaks, that's a privilege.
Yeah.
That's a privilege.
Can we invite Brandy too? To mix it up a little bit?
To watch me eat steak?
No, so I don't, it's just not me and you going on a date to a steakhouse.
Does she get steak too?
We need chaperoning.
Does she get steak too?
Yeah.
So you're the third wheel in our steak date?
Yeah. Or we'll plan the steak date and then Brandy will swap out for me.
It's like a tag team.
Yeah.
Basically, you're 5 minutes in. I just can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Brandy.
I gotta tag out. You leave. And then my wife, she cleans up.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I got this.
That's cleanup.
Here's the fighting, stealing, drinking.
If you fight me, fight for a
You
friend.
steal me, you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.